Take note.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Public Living, the art of being outside. This small section of public living is called Take Notes. The reason why it's called Take Notes is because I'm often outside. Things happen. I know I'm not going to remember them, so I write them on a little note piece of paper so I could talk about it later, and now is later. Today, honestly, we're not going to go from the notes bucket. We're going to go for my DMs. My DM on Instagram is Michael_Morrow, like tomorrow without the two, MORROW. A woman DM'd me and asked me, why do men switch up after a month or two? They start off strong and they kind of fizzle out, and it's happened to her several times. And I have a concept on that I'd like to talk about today. It's called the 170 rule. I made this up myself a couple years ago after honestly being a repeat offender of fizzling out in a month or two. So this is going to be maybe hard information to hear, but I wanted to be honest with y'all and tell you where I'm coming from and where a lot of my guy friends are coming from. So I always take it back to high school. Freshman year in high school, first day of math class, I sit in the front row. What's my grade? I'll wait. Exactly. A lot of women will say, oh, it's like a 90 or an 8. Like, your grade is 100%. And when I meet a woman that I'm interested in, immediately, like as soon as she walks into the room, shit, I don't even know if I'm interested sometimes. As soon as she walks into the room, looking good, has that charisma that I like, 100. That's a me. That's like, ooh, 100. Now, I think the same thing happens with women. I walk in the room, charisma's popping, all that stuff. She goes, ooh, I like Mike, 70. Because I think a lot of times women are in a more protective mode, rightfully so, than men are. So they give men a 70 and they act like we're a 70% student as well. Meanwhile, on the other end, do they deserve 100? Probably not. But she's beautiful. She's, I have this idea of her in my head in general that I'm giving her 100 on. And what happens over the course of the next month is she's not being the best version of herself because she's feels a 70 about me. So she's slowly but surely warming up to me. Meanwhile, I'm at 100, she's at 70. She's slowly warming up to me. And because she's not the best version of herself yet, until she feels comfortable with me, I'm slowly but surely dropping that grade down as well. So what happens over the course of, let's just say, a month or two, after things probably get a little conjugal, if you know what I mean, I'm at about 80, 75, and she's at 95. Unfortunately, I do not think it's a smart way to be on either end. I don't think that men deserve 70s. I don't think that women deserve 100. I think that we deserve, let's just say 90. That's a nice, strong B+. Not quite an A yet. Gives us a chance to make some mistakes and either, demote quickly or add some points based off of what we learn. So are you a repeat offender? If you're a woman, are you a repeat offender of giving a man 70 and making him work his way up? Some stranger that hasn't done anything wrong to you, but he's got to work his way up from your 70. And fellas, are you like me where you meet a woman, she's bad, she's cool, she has that presence, and you just like 100, and only to be let down because she's not everything you thought she'd be in your head? If this has happened to you, please comment. Also, we're trying to grow this channel. Very new channel. Just reached the 100 subscriber mark, so I do appreciate each and every one of those 100 people. But we're trying to get to 1,000. Could you help us get there by please subscribing and also liking this video? It helps us with the algorithm. Until next time, cheers.
What's next? Give me something else. What can't you do? I can do it. I can do anything.